Hey, finally, StreamYard's not, and neither is my camera cooperating. So it's still not working, guys. I'm sorry. Don't know what's going on with it today. Um, it has, I'm trying to get this fixed, so don't know what's going on with StreamYard. Okay, maybe that'll do it. Hey, y'all can hear me? You can see me? Okay. Notification, really, Dawn? I'm shocked. Hey, Blake. Hey, Aria. Hey, Rachel. Dawn. Let's see. I got to go way back up here because I have been trying to get into this thing for a while. Um, there we go. Aria, thank you, Rachel. Hey, Rach. Uh, let's see who else we have. Blakey, NJS. Hey, how are you? Marie, I knew you'd be here. And I guess that's where we're at, huh? If I missed anybody, I apologize. Helen or Helena. Hey, Helena. I didn't even see you sneak in. I was looking up. Okay, y'all. How have y'all been? Oh, I thought we would discuss uh, coping with, how to keep our, sorry, how we're going to keep our mental health in check while going through so many disasters. And we seem to be going through a lot lately. Poor Florida, y'all. I'm doing good. I was fighting StreamYard. I don't like that. As long as y'all can hear me and see me, then I'm okay. Something's going on. I have got to take the time to fix all of this. But so we're going through a lot in Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee. So I thought we could talk about it. And then especially with Florida fixing to get hit again. And I don't think we think about, our pets, we think about our homes, our important papers. We think about, oh, I didn't turn something off. Um, we think about a lot of stuff, but what we don't think about, um, I didn't turn. I'm sorry. Okay, let me turn that on down. Okay, so what we don't think about is our mental health. I mean, like, um, we really don't. Think about it. We were too busy worrying about our families and our things, you know, and that's a real thing because we lost everything twice in 2 years. We had Harvey, then we had Imelda, and they just wiped us out. And nothing like what Florida's going through, gonna get it twice so quick. So I just thought we would talk about it. There's so many stresses when it comes to disasters or emergencies, medical emergencies, things like that. Me being a paramedic, we had to, you know, we had to go to the meeting and we had to do the whole 9 yards of the uh, decompressing and de-stressing. So Katrina was the big one for me as I was working on the truck on the ambulance. It was tough. I still have issues about that today. So it was really, really tough, actually. I'm gonna sit here and think about it. Um, but have any of y'all ever been through any, like what's going on now or in the past, any emergencies or natural disasters or something that, and you don't really put your mental health first, you don't really think about it at the time, but then you have the after effects of something like that come up? I just want to know if anybody's been through that. Uh, Rachel, you said you remember Hurricane Andrew in the 90s. I think it's okay. And it's funny, I don't even know the names of any of them except Rita, Ike, Harvey, and Imelda. Those are the ones that did the most havoc here to us, as far as I can remember back. And it's got me, it I literally have weather, or I don't know if it's weather, maybe I should say rain, water, PTSD, because and it's probably, and I'm sure it's like, what do you call it? Your perception is your reality, we all know that, but it's real, like, the anxiety part of it. When it rains here, I freak out. It's so dumb, but it is true. Like, hang on, you say, this recent hurricane triggered the same fight or flight response I remember having as a kid growing up in Oklahoma, and that would be because of I'm sorry, the tornadoes, Rachel. Hurricane Ike, yes. Oh, no, Ike, yeah, it was about that. Um, wow. Okay, so can you imagine what Hurricane Ike did to us right here on the coast? It was bad. It was really bad. Um, we had trees through the house, but we had enough time between, like, Rita was the one before that that did the most damage, but we had enough time between Rita and between, um, Ike. I mean, we had some. I mean, we always have some. I think, like, last year was the first year we haven't had any, and that was only because of it was El Nino. Um, but we had enough time down here to recover, and it seems it's going back to back. I mean, we were not recovered from Harvey when Imelda hit. I mean, our schools still have not been rebuilt. Yeah, this is 2024, and we've got kids still in little tin buildings because they haven't even been able to redo all the schools yet in my town right here, and it's unbelievable. The kids are still using metal buildings because they haven't gotten the schools even back together yet. See, Rachel, okay. That's a good question right there. You can't even imagine how it is down south, considering we just got the after effects. Okay, so that I've never seen a hurricane like this one, Hermine, do what, or what was it, Helene, or Helene, whatever they're calling it. I don't know. Um, go through that many states at that large and that intensity. That intensity, I mean, it hit at still was like a 4 when it hit Florida, and it was like a 3 in Tennessee. That is unheard of. And I've already told y'all all, I do not want to live through any more historical events. And here we have another one this week. And I'm really feel bad about Florida. They're used to hurricanes. We all are. Texas, I mean, like I said, I live right on the Gulf. So if it's gonna come, it usually comes right at us. For some reason, it likes to pull up right to the Louisiana-Texas border, and we get it every time. But we have a cold front coming down, or cool front, whatever you wanna call it. Well, it's coming down, which is pushing these hurricanes out, and, I can't believe it's October and we're still getting all these, and there's more coming. Yeah, I don't Rachel, me too. I don't know. It's horrible. I honestly agree. I mean, it's pretty bad. So I had brought up something. Let me see if I can screen share it. Just like coping with the disaster and traumatic events. Um, what is it, Dawn? Hang on just one moment. Let me see. My current issue is the swarms of quakes in my area, which have been increasing in magnitude over the last 2 months. Dawn, I don't know how in the world you can handle that. The big, a 4.5. See, I think it's where we're raised and how we're raised in it. Because, like, "Hey, Journey, how are you?" Me and Journey were talking about the earthquakes the other day on the phone. Um, I mean, it literally is, I'm not built for hurricanes, and I think I can say that because I'm not used to it. Hey, Marie, you never did wait. Oh, yes, the ice storms. I remember them quite well. Yeah. And it's not actually the event itself mostly, it's the aftermath. You're struggling, Journey? I'm sorry, sweetheart. What's going on? Or we'll talk on the phone later if you want. I don't know. Journey says she ain't talk to me on the phone no more. We stay on the phone till 4 o'clock in the morning. But I'm scared to death of those, Dawn. I'm not built for those. I'm built for withstanding hurricanes and floods. That's what that's how I was raised. That's what our infrastructure is used to. I, but what the problem is like, let's see, what was it, 3 years ago when we had the ice storm here in Texas and 2021, and when everybody was making fun of us because we were griping about how cold it was, and everybody up north, I remember that. Everybody up north was talking about how we were wusses, and I can't even think of all the names they called us. And I just sat back and, oh my God, Journey. Okay, well, we're going to stop what we're talking about here and let's talk about this. This is important. I am so sorry, Journey. You just cannot catch a break. Yes, Don, we did. We lost power because it wasn't built for that. That's right. We're used ours are our even our houses are built for the wind and the rain and the floods, not zero humidity and ice freezing everything because we're that's just not what happens here. Just like I told everybody up north when they were making fun of us, I said, first of all, y'all couldn't handle a category 5 hurricane if it hits your infrastructure. And they were like, no, we can't. I said, okay, then don't make fun of us in the South. But I want to stop for just a minute and tell Journey I'm truly sorry, Journey. I'm truly sorry. And that is so young. Man, man, oh man. So much stuff happening. Journey, we're here for you. You know that. You know I love you. Probably Rachel. I love it. Oh my God. Journey, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't. There's just so much death, so much destruction, so many disasters. And that's why we're talking about what we're talking about tonight, about caring for our own mental health in the middle of these disasters. I don't know, but I think it's something. I know, Ari. I don't. I understand. That's why I wanted to let you know, and it's quite all right, honey. I agree, Journey. Like they said, this is going to be a historical event coming to Florida. I said it. I'm tired of living through historical events. Enough is enough. I think we've got enough to write a whole chapter in an encyclopedia just in our lifetime about historical events. All right. Now, I had already told Aria what we were discussing tonight, and I gave her the option of being in here or not, and she promised me she would leave if it was too much. So, what is it, Dawn? Your best friend's partner was killed in a motorcycle collision in 2017. They had a 9-year-old daughter. Oh my God. That's why my heart breaks for Aria and just everybody. I'm so sorry, Journey. It's rough, y'all. I always go back to we can do hard things. I say that because I have to say it to myself. We can do hard things. We may not know it at the time. We may not. But you know what? When you do walk through the other side of this and you turn around and you look back, you're going to say, how did I do that? Because we can do hard things. That's who we are. Everything in our life has built us up for what we're going through today. And everything today that we go through in 6 months will be what we've been through all of this time to get us through that because we get stronger. Hey, I mean, you're not late. You're good. Aria, I love you. I will text you whenever I get through with this. It won't be long. We're not going to be on here all night. So I will text you and check on you, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here, Amina. But right on, Dawn. Hang on. That's got to go up. Exactly. Sometimes we don't even realize we're doing the hard things until we're almost through them. You are exactly right. Hang on, Rachel. What you got? Something I do to help me through is to go work out. Okay, so that is one thing. You're exactly right. And that's right, Dawn. There you go. You're right on time, Amina. Okay, so I'm going to share this because y'all are all exactly stating exactly what it is. So let me screen share here. I had this all set up a while ago. Okay, so we're going to do with, uh, yeah, I want the entire screen. Okay, add to stage. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the handout. But we can go to this one. Okay, so taking care of your emotional health. Um, it's natural to feel stress, anxiety, grief, and worry during and after a disaster. And we all know that. Everyone reacts to it differently. It'll change back and forth. Sometimes you'll be scared, sometimes you won't. Sometimes you'll just be mad. What is it, Don? You have an SIA playlist that pulls me up. Yes. Sia is freaking awesome. See, music is the key to healing or healing it. It's just a healing thing. Um, okay, so taking care of your emotional health during an emergency will help you think clearly and react to the urgent needs to protect yourself and your family. Self-care during emergencies will help your long-term healing. And I say this, and y'all know that I say this, that if you don't put your oxygen mask on first, you can't help anyone else. And they say that for a reason on the plane. If you're passed out over here, you're not going to be able to help anybody. So you've got to take care of yourself first, your mental health, your physical health, all the above. Okay. Once you do that, then you can go forward because you're going to be in the state of mind to be able to do that. So otherwise, you're just like treading water, getting nowhere. Not yet. I don't. Yes, I will. I sure will. It's so weird me and being back here. I'm sorry by myself. But just let me know if y'all need anything. Okay, there you go. There's that one. And uh, so and then it just has like I mean that has. Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, just say hey 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 hey. I'll put whatever y'all need it. I should have done it already. But I mean on that like all over here it's got like emergency responders tips for taking care of yourself. Amina, put your channel up, please, if you don't mind. I don't have any of the links backstage back here. Um, but Amina, yes, please put yours up. And see, like for me, working in emergency responder, It's hard. It's really hard because we witness it. Oh, I want you to put your channel up, though. I don't have the link to it already pulled up. Yeah, I know music is the it heals so much and helps you get through so much, but I want you to put your channel up. Okay. I love you, Rachel. Thank you for coming, for real. Thank you for being in here. You're amazing. Yeah, I mean, when you can, just throw your link up in there. I always want y'all to do that every time. I want you to put your stuff up there, y'all. I want everyone supported. Um, but for a first responder like me, like probably like Dawn, she's probably right there with me. I don't know if you are. No, Dawn, I'm sure you are. um, because we have to witness the suffering. We have to witness the harm. We have to witness the we have to make the life and death situations. The pandemic broke me. Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about. So for people that work in the medical field, and yes, there's Hamina's her channel. Please, you want to talk about healing? This is where you go to heal. She's amazing. Hey Teresa, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Uh, but just like that, like Dawn and myself and anyone else that works in the medical field or first responder or anything, she's right about that. It broke her. It broke me too. Like it literally, there's no words because we saw things that I would never even bring home and tell my family about. Um, so we have to do, the crisis management, decompression, all that good stuff. But it's not as easy for us because I'm so, hey, Barbara. Oh, I wanted you to stay, but I understand. This is, I'm doing this for y'all, right? Barbara, Tampa. Yeah, I had changed my whole topic because I think this needed to be said. Yes, Teresa, I'm so glad you're here. Um, yep, Tampa Bay, man, we are doing this for y'all. Just because. So for first responders, we don't want to bring it we don't want to bring it home to our families. We don't want we it's rough. It's rough. Um, I got PTSD from Katrina. That was the worst thing ever. But the next thing I was going to share, what I really wanted to pull up all ago that didn't pull up was this one. So why isn't this one sharing? Okay, so let me get this one off. And okay, so I'm going to get that one off and I'm going to put this one back on. Where is my copy? Oh, hey, I found another tab. I'm learning as I go. What is it, Barbara? Hang on, baby. Let me look. It's not a good time. My daughter's having to lose everything no matter where it is. Oh my God, Barbara, I'm so sorry. Dawn, I told her to come to my house. I told her definitely she could come to my house. I am so sorry. Oh God. Oh, Helena, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Well, please come back. Please, please, please. I love having you on here. But thank you for being here. Tampa Bay, I'm so sorry. This is why we have to take care of our mental health during these times. And that's why I wanted to go over this and just share a little bit of information. Because it's, you know, coping during a traumatic event. If you don't take care of your mental health, you're not going to take care of anyone else. And especially after a disaster, because that's when like during the disaster, you have your adrenaline going. I know I do. And everyone I've ever been in, I've had my adrenaline that goes and goes and goes. But once that wears off and the storm has passed, it's the after effects and the aftermath that you still have to deal with. That can go for anything. That can go for medical emergencies, grieving the loss of someone. That can go with all of these freaking hurricanes and knowing that everything you have is not gonna be there. It's real. The fear is real. So that's why I think it is so important to, take care of your mental health first, because if you don't, you're really gonna be where you may not can take care of anyone else. Why can I get this bigger? It's not working. Okay, I'm not even gonna try. Nope. So I'm just gonna read it. Um, take care of your body. This is steps to take care of yourself, okay? Eat healthy, exercise regularly, avoid alcohol and other drugs. Connect. It says share your feelings with a friend or a family member. You know, maintain relationships. Rely on your support system. That is the one thing that we don't seem to do. We don't rely on our support system. Oh, she did? Yeah, that's why I sent you that thing on the mandatory evac. I didn't know if you'd seen it yet, Barbara. I told you y'all can come here. It's like 11-hour drive. I'm going to tell you this, and it's not an easy thing for me to say. Tampa Bay, this is not an easy thing for me to say, but I'm going to tell you because it's the truth. And you living in Florida, you already know about this, but I'm going to say it to everybody. Stuff can be replaced, your life can't. And I can say that with everything in me because I had nothing left. I'm not saying it through sympathy. I'm saying it as fact. We had nothing left to our name after Harvey and after Imelda. It was the worst time we've had because it wasn't just damage, there was nothing left. So your life matters. Just get out. We put everything we could possibly get up in the tops of closets. We put them in coolers. All our important papers, we put them in coolers because coolers float just in case. And I mean, we thought of everything we could think of what we couldn't take with us. That's you just have to decide. I mean, I lost everything. All my baby pictures, all my, you know, I've tried to put some back together, like through family members that had copies. But yeah, and then you drive down the road and you see your whole entire community with everything that they've ever owned their entire life sitting out on the end of the driveway waiting to be a trash truck. Yes, and don't leave your pets. You can't, yeah. This hit's gonna be bad too. At least I'm one if you can find anything positive out of this, Tampa, you can find that you have time to get out. Oh, make no bones about it, if I couldn't take but your governor, I heard him today, and DeSantis said that all of the places, even "Hey, Brian, I'm glad to see you. I was wondering where you have been." Um, Barbara, that I know that you know way more than I do about your state, but he said that he had talked to surrounding hotels and surrounding everything outside of Florida and everywhere west, that even if they weren't pet friendly, they were still allowing people from Florida to bring their pets because he even said, "Do not leave your pets." So, absolutely, please. And if you can't find anywhere, if you're gonna just have to keep driving, just keep driving down I-10 and come see me. I have plenty of room for you and your cats and your hubby. But I'm glad your friend got out of there, got a flight. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is all gonna work out either. I mean, what are the Scientologists gonna do? Your little robot? See, when I say important things, she's got it going on. Hang on. She has got it going on. Um, yeah, my pets go everywhere with me. It doesn't matter. If they can't go in, I don't go in. But thank God during a disaster, Texas has got a law against price gouging. If you get caught price gouging during a declared disaster, oh, I feel sorry for you. They come after you with no holds barred. That is one of the main things because there's so many disasters that happen here. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen. So there's no price gouging over here. They try that in those little bitty stores and they have people that turn them in because you get actual money for turning them in. Ah, my glasses broke again. Shoot. And I'm not gonna be able to see anything. Um, but so if they get caught, yes, Johnny, we do have that. Absolutely, we have that because they will not I'm telling you, they've sent people in undercover. Or if you see somebody that's got like a freaking thing of water during a declared disaster, and they usually only sell for $2 or whatever, and they're selling them for $10 a piece. All you have to do is call the number that's go on. I don't know, remember what website you go on, but you turn them in because they will shut them down and they will fine the crap out of them. It's against the law to price gouge during a declared disaster. That is horrible. Did y'all find it out of Tampa Airport, or is she having to fly to somewhere else for? That is horrible. Yeah, they can't do it in Texas anymore. I had enough of it. Oh, and you did get out of Tampa, good. Good. Just get your pets, get your papers, get your pictures, because pictures cannot be replaced. Birth certificates, important papers, stuff like that. Just start shoving it in your vehicle, honey. I know you. And don't even look. Anything else you want, just put it in the top of a closet somewhere like inside the house and pray for the best because some things may not. It's so weird how things happen. You don't know what's gonna be hit, what's not. I mean, that thing can turn this way or that way, this way and that way. Oh, they do. Oh, and wait for the looting to start. She'll fly through Philly and only have a 4-hour delay. Flights that take over 10 hours have already sold out. Wow. Wow. They're giving y'all enough time. And that's the one thing out of this whole crap I can say. Not that it helps, but you have enough time to get your stuff and, try to get out of there. Or you have to get out of there. Yeah, I saw where they started the evacuations. My question is, all of the Scientologists that went to the Fort Harrison the last time, they can't do that this time. They're not gonna make it through this. What's gonna happen to them? I'm really worried. I'm worried about Aaron. We have backed up on Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right, Journey? Cheryl, Aaron, George, you, Lori, Spit. I hope everybody's gonna get out of there. have enough time to go. Cheryl has got to get out of there, but they've made it mandatory. Cheryl can, yeah, go down I-10. Just keep driving. I'm right here. So please. Oh yeah, Dusty too. I forgot about that. Poor Dusty. I know that everybody went out. I saw, what was it? Dust. Would you tell me, Journey? Dusty, Aaron, Jenna, Natalie, uh, George, um, was it Jerry? They were all there at eating afterwards. Tampa, Barbara, are you calling? Are you going to make sure that Cheryl's okay and she's got some, like, just check on her or no? They had dinner. I'm just worried about. Okay, Dawn, that'd be great. I just want to make sure. See, oh, you did spend today with Cheryl. Everybody needs to get out of there. They're mandatory evacuate now. I absolutely would hope y'all would get out of there. Oh God, Brian, I just saw no way. There's no way. I don't see that. Tornadoes is not something. Okay, so you spent the day with Cheryl. Is she leaving? I mean, is she planning on leaving? Oh, okay, that's who you were saying you both got petties together. Okay, I got you. Is everybody planning on leaving, I hope? I'm really worried about all of you. I guess I'm sure that Aaron's gonna leave with his kids. I hope so. And then George. I mean, I'm just worried about all y'all. Oh yeah, they already called for mandatory evac on this one because there's nothing out. I mean, it's just it's going across the whole state. It was horrible. I'm gonna share a link to what this about staying informed and avoid. Oh, she plans to stay with you. Oh, she plans to stay? She can't stay. She's not gonna make it through this. No. No. Journey? Hey, Lumen. I'm so glad you're here. No, see, this is not okay. Yeah, but she's gotta be out of there. They've already called for that evacuation, like, and I mean, they're already telling y'all to leave. So no, it's not okay. She's not gonna stay. Do I gotta go drive to Florida? This isn't anything to play with. Things are so waterlogged from thank you, Hamina. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you, baby. Oh, guys, okay. I'm really worried about her. Clearwater was hit really hard. That was my question when I said, "What are the Scientologists going to do?" Because they can't just go to the Fort Harris and expect to make everything be okay. It's not going to be okay. Not with this. They've already been hit so hard. That infrastructure can only do so much. Yeah, and that's another thing, yeah. So, you know, well, we all want a flag down. Guess what? We get to witness that in the making in our lifetime, and we didn't do it. Just get the people out of there, though. I'm worried about that. Do y'all understand why I say I'm worried about that? Because I'm worried about that. Yeah, breathe, take breaths. It says, take a minute to unwind, try to return to the activities, stay informed, watch the news, but I am worried about flack. I'm worried about the Scientologists there. They need to get out. And I am afraid that they're not going to be able to leave. Well, I don't even remember who I was texting with a while ago. And we were talking about, well, it'd be a perfect time for them to blow. If they want out, now's the time. Cheryl cannot stay. I really hope Aaron and Cheryl and all them are not staying. Jeez. Wow. Oh, yeah. No, it's definitely gonna be bad. The storm surge itself is gonna be horrible, especially Clearwater. There was so much sand. I have never seen it. It looked like it snowed. I was like, "Oh my god." So that's why I was doing this about anxiety because, yes, it is real. I've been through it. I'm not saying it. I've been there. Hey, Blake, thank you. Um, hey, Violet, how are you? Oh, this one's gonna they already said that the power is gonna go back down on this one, but this one, they're not gonna be able to get in like the other one. This one is gonna be because it's covering the entire state. There's she can't stay there because the whole reason, y'all. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna freak anybody out. I'm just gonna tell everybody she needs to get out. She needs somewhere to go. Cheryl can come here. Drive down, straight down I-10 west. Go west, young man. We need to get her here. She can come here. Mm. Yeah, Atlanta, yeah, Georgia. Well, okay, so y'all, let's do this. All right. Everybody's worried about this, so let's do this. We have 2 days, and then there won't be anywhere else to be able to leave. So, we have Tampa Bay in here. She's leaving. My question is, can anybody get in touch with Cheryl to make sure she gets out of there? We don't wanna get too upset. We wanna think level-headed. Put our oxygen mask on. She's telling me oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. She's telling me she's staying. She's saying she's in the spot on the peninsula that people evacuate to. She said they don't even have an evacuation order. Okay? Well, okay. Thank you, Tampa. Okay. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you a lot. Yeah, I am. Um, I'm trying. I know that we got the same orders on my that we have on our the EM resource for Florida. They've already started looking for beds available and everything for the assisted living and the hospice and the nursing homes and every in the hospitals and our EM resources going crazy on my phone. I know y'all are. Mhm. That's why I was like, please don't make her leave. I mean, don't let her stay there. And they are predicting. I just watched the update a while ago. I think it said a category 3 when it hits. That's a big one. It's the storm surge that's the worst. And I don't know. Yeah, it always seems like they hit at night. I don't know why this happens, but it does. They hit at night. That's just they almost always, not always, but almost always hit at night. But so look, I'm going to show this back up to the screen real quick. Um, Common signs of distress: feeling of fear, anger, sadness, worry, numbness, changes in appetite. Everybody knows this, you know. It's just how to care for yourself. Um, and the one thing about to help your children is reassure them, set a good example by taking care of yourself, and limit exposure to the media and social media coverage of the event. That's very, very important about for kids. You know, don't let them watch what's going on because social media will just have them freaked out. I'm hoping my daughter doesn't have to work at the hospital, the emergency hospital. But anyways, at Tampa, the hospital, Barbara, that let me just tell you one thing. I've never in my life seen something like I saw at the Tampa hospital. The aqua fence that they put up. Why doesn't every hospital in the South be required to put that up? That was the most amazing thing that I have ever seen. I've never seen an aqua fence. Not like that. That was leaned so perfectly that the water could not flood the hospital. It was amazing. For scientists that believe they can control the hurricane, I have no sympathy. They should evacuate away from Flag, but whatever. For Cheryl, I want to make sure she can get help because I know she would ask. Yeah. Barbara's going to talk to her. Dawn's talked to her. So I'm worried about the Scientologists because I'm worried if they're going to be allowed to leave. Yeah, Tampa General is on the whole island is going to be under so much water. Helene had over 8 feet surge. But the way they did that aqua fence, I was like, wow. It was really, really wow. That's just some engineering I had never seen before. And I worked in medical my whole entire life. Okay, this is tips for survivors of disaster or other traumatic events, managing stress. If you were involved in a disaster, such as a hurricane, flood, or terrorism, I know that wall was amazing. I've been in the healthcare field my whole entire life, and I've never seen anything like that. I don't know who engineered that, but they are geniuses. Um, so yeah. Oh, and tomorrow we're supposed to be under a terrorist watch thing, so I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, I saw something on the news. Georgia shouldn't have to evacuate because this is supposed to go straight east, and because of the cold front, that high pressure that's coming down, it's supposed to keep it back out. It's not even supposed to hit Georgia. The last I checked, because if that front doesn't move down, I need to be worried because it's going to bring it this way. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Journey. That like the ones that I mean, are they going to be allowed to leave? Like literally allowed to leave, or are they going to be made to sit there and is this the way that Scientology goes down once and for all? I hope this is not it, and I'm saying that because I hope they get them out of there. Who knows what David Miscavige is going to do or allow them to do? So I hope if any Scientologist that's in Florida hears this, that they understand they can leave and to get out. This is a very bad emergency. George isn't evacuating either. What in the hell? What is up with these people? I know that you're used to being in Florida, and I know that you're used to hurricanes just like I am, but you cannot have two back-to-back Cat 4s or Cat 3s and expect the infrastructure to still remain. The storm is covering the entire state. Oh wow. So we'll make it through it. But yes, it was a genius. It was very, very that wall was I don't know if y'all have seen that wall, and I'll try to pull it up, but it was geniusly made. Um, so if you've been involved in a disaster such as a hurricane, flood, or even terrorism, um, yeah, see, the whole state is. You can be affected just by witnessing a disaster or other traumatic event. It's common to show signs of stress after exposure to a disaster or another traumatic event, and it's important to monitor your physical and emotional health. And try, and it says try to identify early warning signs of stress, which we all are stressed out about this, right? That's right, Dawn. Thank you. I'm going to put that up. That's exactly right. See that? I want everybody in Florida to read that, please. You think it's gonna, you don't, oh, it's not gonna be this time. I've lived here my whole life. It's never happened before. We're living through historical events, guys. Yes, ma'am. Yo, Lord help me. We all know we're stressed, right? Yeah, we do. You get anxious, yes, full of anxiety, right? Everybody is. You even will have physical reactions to that emotional and mental, reactions that you're having. And this is usually after the traumatic event that you get numb. Toilet paper. What's that? We don't have toilet paper in any more stores. Stupid. This is not the pandemic. But we don't. So I hurt myself getting the last 18 pack they had at Walmart. I almost had that shoulder completely where it wasn't hurting, and now all the way down, all the way to my thumb. Okay, hang on. This is work. I apologize. Just 3 cups. Wow. So I'm sorry. That was work. I'm on call. So um we're set, but no, not for 100. The 150-mile-per-hour winds, the thing is probably gonna blow through fast. But what the problem is that is that the storm surge is gonna be so bad with this one, the flooding. I mean, that is what terrifies me the most. The wind's gonna end. Yeah, 150-mile-an-hour wind is gonna be destructive. It's gonna be deadly. The water is a real thing. I worked Katrina. I worked New Orleans and Katrina. I walked through water up to my waist, going house to house, checking to see if there was anybody alive or dead, and we were spray painting, red or black X's or numbers on it. This is real stuff. And people were going in their attics thinking they were safe, and they drowned in their attics because there was no way for them to get out. Don't go to your attic. If anybody stays in anything like that with rising water, get on your roof. Don't get in your attic. You can't get out of that. And Marie, I hope, hey, Miss Sunrise Dawn, I hope they leave. I'm I hope everybody leaves. I hope George, if you're listening to me, please get out of there. Cheryl, please leave. We love you. And anybody else, Aaron, Spit, Kai, Dusty, all y'all, get out of there, please. Follow Tampa Bay's lead. She knows. Yep, that's exactly right. So you can be identified. And all the Scientologists at Flag's about to go down. So you're you're not going to be safe anywhere in Clearwater. Get out. If you want to blow, now is the time to blow. It's going to be so bad. So get out. If there's anybody wanting out of Scientology at Flag, this is the time to get out. Because are you going to be allowed to leave? Aaron's not going to leave either. They get complacent. I hope Aaron leaves. I hope he wisens up because he's got 3 kids he needs to get safe. I, all I can say is I hope they're going to be okay because there were houses that had so much water in them from the storm surge. When you have 20 feet of storm surge, that's not too much. 3rd floor is not going to be enough. Yeah, that's where. Let me see. I'm going to actually pull that up. Hang on a minute. Why won't it let me pull that up as? Let's see. Why won't that let me pull that up as this? Why let me copy it? Okay, I'm going to go over here. So let me stop screen sharing this one. But this one was just, you know, tips for survivors of a disaster. Um, I mean, you're amazing. Let's see. Let me pull this down, guys. I know that I posted that link while ago. And here is, I don't know if you would want all this because it's actually in depth, real in depth. It is actually what this whole, it is a impact of natural disasters. And it's from 2024 is why I found it. I mean, this just came out September 10th, 2024. Impact of natural disasters on mental health, evidence and implications. So I thought this was so interesting. I will put the link up if you want it. You can look at it. But it is so correct. And I mean, I can go all the way down, and it gives you the framework and it gives you all kind of things. Like this has got all kind of information, but the gist of it is that's evacuating. I mean, it gives you all kind of tables in here to use. But oh, did I pass up maybe I did. Oh, probably because I downloaded the PDF is why it was highlighted. It's not highlighted in here. The gist of this was the only conclusion was there are the mental health consequences to any disaster is okay, so and then it goes to how long the complexity of it, how long it is, the longevity, and there's a little bit of, difference because it says strengths and limitations. But the anybody wanna take a guess? Hi, Violet. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Anybody wanna take a guess? The 4 the 4 mental health the first that you could think of, y'all, the 4 mental health issues that come about during an emergency or a disaster. If you could think of them really quick. Anybody, I mean, just take a guess at them because I'm sure y'all are gonna be exactly correct. I just there's 4 there's 4 that are the top 4 during any disaster or any emergency event. And I just wanna see what y'all have to think about it before I actually put it up there. There's such a delay, it takes a minute, that's why I was waiting. Just wanted to see if y'all were gonna take a guess. Let's see. Well, y'all aren't even guessing? Wednesday, I think. The Sunrise Dawn. Okay, PTSD, anxiety, depression. That's the top 3 for any disaster. For any, like, weather event, disaster, tragedy, emergency, a medical emergency, anything like that, that is all that is the prevalent top 3. PTSD, depression, and anxiety. And that is so true, I mean, it goes to every one of the charts. I'm gonna give y'all, the link to this if you wanna look at it, but it all ends every one of these charts end in and this just came out September 10th of 2024. Everything in this all comes back down to PTSD, depression, and anxiety. And that's what I was talking about having the weather, and it's so weird. You can see no matter which way they take these graphs, this is what happens. Because you have peri-disaster, post-disaster, that's the worst for me. You have stress reaction focus frameworks here. I mean, this gets really in depth, and I don't know that you wanna use the link? Okay. I say y'all may not want it, but I will definitely share the link. And it is very in depth, and it's really a lot of good information that's brand new. It just came out with it. That should be it right there. So, and I think that is all I had. So, I downloaded, Marie, I downloaded it's actually pretty cool. I downloaded the PDFs and stuff for that on my own, on my iPad so I could have it because that's got a lot of brand new information. And there's links in there, but this is impact of natural disasters on mental health, evidence and implications. So we have to definitely take care of ourselves. Put your oxygen mask on first. Make sure that you take care of yourself so you can take care of others and your family. If you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going to be able to be there for your family or your loved ones or your pets. Because when it comes down to us, we are responsible for our mental health care and our self-care. And that's a matter of fact. So does anybody have any questions or anything? I didn't start anything since I'm back here by myself. I was trying to get to everybody. And I want to thank mods. Thank y'all so much for being here and thank y'all all for being in the chat because it's nice to be able to have somebody in here and speak with. Journey, Dawn, Violet, Marie. I know Miss Sunrise Dawn. Thank you so much. And it's supposed to. Oh, let me look that up. I was going to pull that up real quick. It said, yeah, Wednesday. Oh my God, are they doing another nightfall? There's got to be a correlation between why hurricanes. Atkins, hey, you're here. Um, there's got to be a correlation between these dead gum things happening at night. I think Ike is the only one I remember that's hit during the day. It's got to be the only one that I remember. The rest have been at night because I mean, we had Laura Beta hit us. Beta knocked us out of power for 7 days the year before last. But I'm just wondering why there's got to be a correlation why these stupid storms that always hit at night. Because I'm the one sitting there up at work while all my staff's there asleep. I don't know. I'm just wondering about that, Dawn, because it's usually how it happens. Um, it's pretty weird too, actually, when you come to think about it. Because I know that I'm sitting. We don't evacuate if it's a category 3 or under. Our infrastructure at work, and we have generators, a big generator that runs the whole place. So Atkins, I'm so glad you were here. Worried about the folks that search. I am too. That the moon does affect everything. Yes, it does. Please come back and visit me, Atkins. Um, yeah, I'm just. So it looks like Aaron said he's staying. George is staying. Cheryl's staying. Can we get somebody to talk some sense into these people, please? We love them. They are part of our family, part of our community. They don't need to be there. This is going to be pretty bad. I'm going to look it up right now to see the latest news. And this is not to scare anybody by no means. We're just going to see where it's at. I am glad you're here. Uh, let's see. Let me put in here the newest update. I hope they change their mind because this is not something they need to play with. There's no room for the water to go is like that's the whole point. There's no room for the water to go. Um what is his name? I know I always say like with us, Harvey come in and took everything, and what he didn't take, the bitch Mel to come in and took the rest. Well, y'all got it backwards now. Helene Helene and took everything, and now her boyfriend's coming in to take the rest. But I don't know what his name even is. I guess I'll just pull it up. Milton. Milton. Live updates. Yeah, see, I have some I have some behind the scenes. Thank y'all so much. I have some behind the scenes. I mean, I'm in a chat that is the weathermen all behind before it goes out. So I'm trying to see what they're got up here right now. She's got it as a coming into Tampa right now, but this one's older. She hasn't updated. Okay. They haven't updated. Usually I can get behind the scenes on that. So let me look on here. We'll go to the most updated one. I know you said it's fixing to update, Barbara. Okay, so what is this about? Why don't they just update it? 1 day ago, 2 hours ago. I don't like all that. I wanna go to the, Hurricane Center. So let me do that. and go to Noah here. I am looking for Noah. Come on, there you go. What the hell? I want to go to Noah Hurricane Center. This is weird, y'all. It's not even taking me to Noah. That's not even what is going on. Oh, well, probably because I had it on news. There we go. Keela can get with it right here, and I might help y'all. Um, okay. So I don't want to go there. I want to go to Noah, people. Oh, dear Lord. Finally. That's National Weather Service. No. Okay, let's see what happens here. And we're going to which one are we going to here? If it'll let me look at it. Okay. Well, we need the one. This is weird. This is not the one I need. Forecast. All right, guys, this is not working out like I thought it would because Noah's not even coming up with anything that they just got old stuff on here from Helene. And that's not what I was wanting to look at. Oh well, here we go. Finally. All right, let me share the screen and I'll try to figure out what I can put up here. Okay. Uh okay. So there we go. Let's see. We went on Milton. So this was at 4 p.m. Yeah, they'll update it in a little bit. So it is forecasted to be a major hurricane when it reaches the west coast of the Florida Peninsula. Um, while it's too soon to specify the exact magnitude and location of the greatest impacts, there is increasing risk of life-threatening storm surge, and that's what I'm worried about. Oh, I love max velocity. Yes, and I also like I just can't play it on here. And I also like Reed. Like Reed Timmer. I say if Reed's coming anywhere near me, I'm leaving. Uh, let's see. I just was going to go to the National Hurricane Center here and just see. I know that the new update's coming up. Let's see. Storage surge. Ooh. So beginning early Wednesday, storm surge. And then heavy rainfall will impact portions of Florida through Monday, well ahead of Milton, with heavy rainfall more related to Milton expected on Tuesday through Wednesday night. And this is going to bring flash flooding. Tropical storm conditions are expected with hurricane conditions possible beginning Monday across portions of the northern Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, where a tropical storm warning and hurricane watch are in effect. So there you go. So what are they showing that it is going to be? There's the wind speed possibilities. They just don't know yet. So you're looking at 90 plus there. This is a big storm. Um, so that's right. That's what I'm afraid of because in that eye wall, that's what. And I know y'all probably are all watching what I'm just trying to. So it's just going to go straight across. That's what it's looking like. Okay, thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Oh, yeah, we're good. I'm almost through. I'm ready to go to bed. I have to work in the morning. So 5 to 10 inches, up to 15 inches in Florida. Yeah, I'm just worried about y'all. So really, there's nothing that we can tell right now. It's just got to get here first. There's the cone of possibility. Somebody said a while ago that it had turned. Was it you, Journey? Did you say they were? Because what are they saying now? Let's see. Going in here. It's still, and it's just going to go straight out. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate it. Okay. So that's what we're looking at, guys. Right now, it looks to have pushed down a little farther than the other one. Just hope everything is, let's see. Okay. So I'm just hoping that everybody, he just listens to their local people, your and everything. Y'all stay safe. If you need something, let us know. We're all a community here, and we all want to check up on each other. So take care of your mental health. Everybody's going through something. So let's protect our mental health so we can help those that need us. And that's just all I can say for today. We do have to take care of our mental health so others need us and we can be there for them. And I'm really praying for all the loss and all of these storms where I'm stunned that they're going to get hit again. And some of my freaking greatest friends are living there. So y'all have a great night. I'm sure I'm going to be back on tomorrow. I have a surprise guest coming. I'm not sure when she's going to be able to make it. We're going to speak some more about that. But I have a very special guest coming on. I'm going to keep that one a secret. I haven't told anybody yet. And we will hopefully see you tomorrow. I'm sure I will, even if it's just a check in. But we will, I'm going to try to be on here. I want more. I want to continuously be able to be here for y'all. So I'm going to do my best to be here every day, if not every other day. And as long as y'all show up, I'll keep coming. So with that, everybody take care tonight. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out and just relax. And lay your head down with a peaceful heart. And I do thank you, every one of you. Thank you, mods, for being here so much and everyone else. And my heart goes out to all of you that are being affected by this. Know that whatever you need, I'm here. And I will see y'all tomorrow. And let me see if I can get this to play since it's not cooperating.